All right, it looks like Guardy's going first here. Does play the Manaphy. Ooh, the hand is dead. No, the hand is dead. Thinking about keeping the Manaphy. What, just in case you... to survive? You just bench the Manaphy and be like, well, they're knocking out my Monkey Dory next turn, but I don't lose yet. Oh, no. That's so unfortunate. A dead hand. Does have a turn to top deck, though. At least one turn. We'll see how good of a draw it is on the Dragapult side. I see the Budew. I see the Fluttermane. Does he have all of the... Yeah, is there Cresselia? A lot of the Guardian lists have been playing Cresselia. I assume for the Dragapult matchup, it's pretty good against Dragapult. I don't see the Cresselia on that pass through. I also didn't see the prize. I didn't look at the prize cards. Right here. Let's take a look. Heavy Ball prize. Drifloon and Heavy Ball prized. Uh-oh. And on the other side, Crispin, Pheasantipity. Nothing too crazy. Okay. What are you deciding to go first or second after you look at your hand? I think it's too good. I think it's correct to have to choose first or second before you see your hand. That hand looks pretty good here. It looks like it is just Dusknoir. Dragapult. See the Budew in there. I don't see... There's no Rotom, I don't think. I think it's just a TM Evo build. Are any of the Guardian lists on Ninja? Yeah, we've seen... I think most of them have had Greninja, actually. I think most of them have had Greninja. It looks like is going to commit to the Budew here. Double Duskull off the rip? Oh, we do have the third Dreepy in the hand, though, I guess. Dude, those sparkles are crazy. Now we see the Arven. So rescue board. I don't even know what we'll get besides the rescue board here. Maybe Vessel for the attachment for turn. Sparkling. Oh, there is Force Seal Stone. Okay, okay. There is Force Seal Stone. I thought it was like a no. Dude, I just can't tell what any of these cards are. There's got to be Rotom in there, I assume, if there's a Force Seal Stone. But we're going to the Budew here, it looks like. Shut down the... Ooh, this is pretty good, right? You shut down Poffins. Shut down Poffins and potentially Trolley. How do you even find your Pokemon? The Budew is actually kind of sick here. At first, I was like a little bit skeptical of it. I was like, Budew? I don't know. Budew seems a little bit... Like, just using TM Evo here seems better. But you are like probably conceding until not attacking with the Dragapult till turn 3. But yeah, if your opponent can't use Poffin or Nest Ball, I think you're okay with that. Looks like he's maybe going to leave that bench space open. Goes back to the Dreepy. Okay. Oh, there's a Luminion in hand. And yeah, here comes the Budew. Item lock. 10 damage. The Budew will get... Oh, there's a Ralts top deck. That's pretty good. And we also have... we have a Psychic Energy. We can attack. And there's... No attack. Why not? What is it? Do we not want to open up a bench space? I guess if we knock out, we open up Pheasantipity. Okay, maybe that is fair. If you attack here with Monkey Dory, you give them Pheasantipity, bench space for Luminion, and then maybe it's just too much too fast. Lance and a Fire here. The Fire seems pretty good to get our attachment for turn. I guess that makes sense. There's also an Ultra Ball in hand. We could Ultra Ball for another Dracloak to keep cycling, or we could just wait to use them for Dragapults on the next turn. Yeah, I guess it makes sense to not attack here on this turn with the Monkey Dory. You give your opponent too much to work with then. If you that bench space is like a big deal. And also the knockout. The knockout would activate Counter Catcher as well, so you could chase that Ralts. Alright, there's another item lock. Just keep the Budew in play as long as possible. We found one Kirlia, but we're going to need more than one here. There's a boss in the hand on the other side as well. The boss... Is that double Turo? It is double Turo. The boss can be to boss KO the lone Kirlia here. Thinking about keeping the Psychic here at this point. Oh, I guess if you drew into boss, you could boss KO. Oh no, the Dracloak has 90 HP, right? Yeah. I mean, giving up the Psychic seems like the best give up here. Does end up on the Turo give up though. Artisan's pretty good. That becomes another alt. And we have the Unfair Stamp when this item lock breaks. But it might break by the Kirlia getting knocked out, which is pretty bad to be honest. Also, if there's a Dusclops found, you can go KO Kirlia, KO Rolts, which is pretty brutal. Although I don't even know if you have to be that aggressive. Just KOing the Kirlia itself is pretty tough to deal with. Oh no, I didn't update the Budew counter. My bad. We're at 17. I got you. Ooh, okay. A little Budew on Budew action here. Slowing the game down. This is what we've been waiting for, bro. The high level Budew gameplay. It's happening. There we go. Budew again. But with two Lokes on the other side, we'll be able to see quite a few cards. Loke 1, Loke 2. Found a Psychic. And has that crystal in hand. But what is it? The Dracloak only does 70 damage, so we can't KO anything. You can't KO the bench Kirlia. And without being able to play Ultra Ball, you can't go get your Dragapult. Might just be attached Psychic to the other Dracloak, the one with the rescue board, and pass. I feel like that's where you put the energy here. You can attach the Sparkling Crystal to the one with the fire energy. Is debating it though. Yet it does end up on the Dracloak. And Budew. Okay. Run it up on the Budews. Here we go. Here comes a refinement. If we get Dark Energy here, we could heal the Monkey Dory and KO the active Budew and then Budew the next thing. Comes an Artisan. We can get ourselves another Ralts that we so desperately need at this point. Our board is very underdeveloped for where we want to be as Guardy right now, but we are getting there. We have Guardy in hand. Gonna protect our Kirlia here. We could even start swinging if we really wanted to. We could just take it slow and attack with Budew again, though. It is just gonna be another Budew attack here. 10 more damage. Wait, am I wrong? Did I preemptively up the Budew counter? Nope, we did hit for 10. Okay, the Lance is coming out, though. That's big. Dragapult, Dracloak, and Dracloak on the way. I feel like the option of the other, what's it called, makes more sense, doesn't it? Or am I trolling? The second Dragapult? I mean, we probably wouldn't evolve it yet, but... Dusclops has been found. That's kind of scary. We also have that boss in hand. Double rescue board. Really want to get into that Budew on the first turn. I didn't see the Rotom, but I would assume that they play Rotom. They might not, though. What if the deck is just built around getting into Budew as soon as possible and slowing the game down? Are they not going to attack this turn as well, is something I'm curious about. They still have the Sparkling Crystal, so they can attack with the other one if they want to. Are we just going to Budew the active again and just chill? Are we going to go full chill? I mean, we have... Oh, no, we Lance, so we can't boss. So maybe we do just chill, actually. If we can't play boss this turn, attacking with Dragapult into the Budew seems kind of mid. So honestly, chilling kind of seems a little bit better. But we'll see what they go for. All the energy is fully split up. What's going to be the line? Just another Budew punch. All right, +1. Taking the time. I like this. Dragapult attacking into a Budew here does not sound that good. And we're going to see the first Budew. Are we going to see the first Budew kill a Budew? Refinement away an Artisan. Dark Energy has found its way to the Monkey Dory. You could Monkey Dory KO the Budew and then Guardy Punch or something the active Pokemon. Other Ralts being lined up here off of the Artisan. Yeah, this is really the Budew is interesting in this one. It's really slowed things down. This is the first time we've really seen a game play out like this. wonder if we're gonna regret discarding that other Turo in the discard pile that made its way into the discard pile on like turn 2 or whatever. Here comes the Monkey Dory. Where's it gonna end up? Onto the Dracloak with the rescue board is interesting because I feel like that's a Dracloak that's least likely to come to the active. Although maybe you're prompting it to, and it is a Budew knockout. Budew knocks out the Budew. But what kind of play are we gonna see here on the other side? I feel like we could see a pretty devastating turn. Dracloak first, not gonna shuffle the deck with the Artisan yet. 4 Sealstone and Ultra Ball found. Dracloak number 2. Now Dracloak number 3. There's a Candy. There is a Dusknoir in hand, so you could pretty much obliterate the other board this turn. You could basically KO everything except Gardevoir. Or just about, I think. Yeah, you could actually KO everything besides Gardevoir here. You could draw 4 prize cards. I think you have Dusknoir in hand. Now, I don't know if you want to do that, but it is a possibility. Oh, true. No items. We can't play items. We're still under Budew lock. We're still under Budew lock. True, 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 true. Okay, we can't Candy Dusknoir. We're close, though. We're close. Now we're using Artisan. Getting that final Dreepy, it looks like, maybe. I'm very curious to see what the play is here. We have so many options. We have so many options at this point. Monkey Dory is annoying, so like Dusknoir KO Monkey Dory is good, but we could KO the Kirlia. We have Boss. I believe we have not played a supporter yet. Was Artisan first better? They didn't use Artisan because they'd already stacked some cards on the bottom of their deck with their Dracloaks. Have you seen any Budew text yet? No, no Budew text yet. It is the Boss. And it's just going to aggressively go after the Gardevoir here. I feel like we're going to probably eliminate this Kirlia from the bench so Turo can't be a possibility. Oh, they're just going to KO the Gardevoir. They're just going to draw 2 prize cards here. Interesting. I didn't expect that. I did not expect the Gardevoir to get KO'd here. I thought we were going to pick off the support Pokemon instead. I assume we're not going to KO the Budew here. We're just going to leave the Budew in there to clog the bench for the rest of the game. Until we take a knockout on later. I don't really see a reason to KO the Budew. Would you put like 6 on the Ralts maybe? Oh, Budew is being killed here. I didn't expect that. That means we're going to get Iono'd lower here if we kill it. And then 2/2/2 across the board. This sets up for a Cresselia play possibly. Maybe they know the Cresselia doesn't exist in the list. What is even the play here? This seems pretty daunting here as the Guardy player. Iono definitely feels like it has to come into play here. We did get a super rod off the prize cards, which we can use to recover. Oh, we have the Unfair Stamp to work with as well. Oh, we have Night Stretcher. So we can just Night Stretcher the Gardevoir back and get it going. I'm going to start with the Refinement. Counter Catcher was found, but I don't know if that's going to be very good here. I don't even know what the play is. Are we just punching the active? We have Ultra Ball in hand as well, which we could play. I think we're going for a second Monkey Dory setup here. Or we just... Oh, we might just be KOing the active here, actually. Bravery Charm's been found. I feel like the active is going down here to a Drifloon. Let's see. KO active plus Unfair Stamp might be the move. Into the Vessel. We could set up second Monkey Dory here still as well, I think. Oh, do we have enough Psychics? There's only 3 in the discard pile? Oh, maybe we're just going to Bravery Charm to protect our Monkey Dories? Okay, maybe we aren't one to KO in the active here. We could double Monkey Dory to KO the Duskull, though, off the bench, which would probably be pretty nice to do. Okay, now we have, like... We have a decent amount of energy in the discard pile. All right, the Scarvor EX. I'm curious to see what the... I mean, it looks like they're locked in on going for double Dory Guardy Punch. Well, hold up. Here's Poffin. We could still get ourselves the Drifloon. Oh, another Ralts. We could still get Drifloon. Is it prized? Maybe Drifloon was prized. Oh, no. Drifloon is prized with Heavy Ball, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, Drifloon and Heavy Ball are prized. So we actually can't go for a big hit here. It's not possible. Countercatcher or Dracloak. Okay, so maybe... So it looks like the play is going to be Countercatcher Dracloak. KO Dracloak, KO Duskull. Hopefully get Drifloon off the prize cards. And then Drifloon for the win. Okay, I like this. This seems decent. Yeah, double Dory KOs the Duskull. Leaving the... Can we get the 2 damage off the Kirlia, though? I guess we could accelerate one... We could accelerate 1 Psychic Energy to Kirlia. And 3 to the active, right? And then we could move the damage off the active plus the Kirlia. Possibly? Because if we can keep our Kirlia around, that seems pretty good. Otherwise, Kirlia is just going to die to the Dragapult, probably, to remove that. Yeah, I kind of want to see, like, 1 energy get accelerated to the Kirlia. So we can KO the Duskull through Kirlia. Or through moving him off the Kirlia. Is it going to the Duskull? It is. Do we have the energy to be able to do that, though, I guess is also the question. Or will we not have enough energy for a big Drifloon on the next turn if we do that? I see Bravery Charm in hand, so if we just get the Drifloon off the prize cards, we should be in a pretty good spot. There's no possibility of a 3-prize turn on the other side, as far as I can tell. They are going to do the Kirlia play, though, to try and preserve the Kirlia. This would also make Turo a really good draw as well. And there is another Turo in the deck. Get a prize card. Then here we go. Gardevoir knock out the active. But our bench is pretty safe here now. Often just to fail it, then out of the deck. All right. Heavy Ball's been secured. Now we can actually get access to our Drifloon. The thing is, there's a lot of energy in play here for Gardevoir, which they could get stuck. Yeah, Turo would be a really good draw here. Turo might be impossible to beat, to be honest. If we find a Turo next turn, it might not be possible. I really didn't like the Budew KO, to be honest. I feel like the Budew, we could have left the Budew in play to KO later. I feel like going after the Budew there was weird. I don't know. He discarded Turo now. He plays 2 Turo. The other one's on the... It's not on the bottom of the deck. It's just in the deck somewhere. And so from the Dragapult side here, I don't... Do you just punch the active and spread damage on the Kirlia and the Ralts and then just hope that's enough? That play kind of sucks, though, because it just, like, loses to Turo, I feel like. Seems weird. Poffin gets Drift if Iono'd. Also trade fodder. Well, trade fodder is never a thing to concern about. You never preserve stuff for... You rarely, if ever, preserve stuff for trade fodder. Excuse me. All right, Countercatcher plus Iono goes after the Kirlia. Heavy Ball's going to the bottom of the deck. But we are... With this Kirlia knockout, we might just be an Arven away from winning. We might need 1 more Psychic Energy in the discard pile, though. You could also knock out the active with Dracloak, right? You could knock out the active with Dracloak, but then you don't have a win condition next turn. I feel like you still have to attack with Dragapult this turn. Also, as far as, like, the Poffin for, what's it called, goes, it's possible that they know, like, the Dragapult is all... Oh, we got... That's big. You get to KO the Ralts as well here. We have Radiant Alakazam. Now you KO the active, KO the Ralts, remove any potential of draw power, and you do have Nest Ball for Sealstone in hand to get boss next turn to KO a Monkey Dory. So no draw power coming in from refinements at all next turn. They're thinking about it still. I don't even know. Where do you move the damage from? You just move the damage from the active Curlia to the Ralt and leave all the other damage in play, or see what they go with. And then it just comes down to finding boss to win the game on the next turn. Yeah. So I should just keep the maximum amount of damage in play. There we go. Double knockout. As long as they have a second boss, they have game next turn in hand. Iono would be pretty brutal. Could be tough to come back from Iono, but they have double Dracloak to work with as well. It's a lot of cards you're going to see on the next turn. Arven's in hand. And Psychic top deck. Oh, but we can't get that Psychic in the discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. The maximum we can get is 4 into the discard pile. Oh, no. We have double Dory as well, though. How much Dories are going to do? 50 damage total? Is that enough? 54. How much damage are we doing? Appreciate 3 months there, Big John. I think we're coming up a little bit short, right? Yeah, just not quite enough psychic energy in the discard pile. No draw power. Mind Bend time. That just loses to second Dragapult. Counter Zam. Counter Radzam could be a play. Yeah, counter Radzam and just move damage off of the monkey, from the Monkey Dory, or move damage with Monkey Dory over to... I don't even know. You could counter Zam and you could counter Radzam and then Screamtail KO the Dracloak, right? Maybe? Yeah, maybe that is the play. There's only 2 minutes left as well. They didn't go for Counter Catcher though. They went for Heavy Ball. I feel like they just don't have it. Well, they have this. Yeah, maybe they don't even have Counter Catcher. I feel like they would have Counter Catcher, but... How much is on Loke? Does Dory kill it? No. 10 damage short from the Dory KO. Just making sure there's not another Psychic Energy in there. Gotta be sure. Maybe just gonna go ahead and bench the Drifloon anyway, just to have it in place, set up, ready to go, but... I feel like the Counter Catcher play was pretty good here, but... I think the Counter Catcher play has to be pretty good here. 1 minute left. The player on the left guarantees gets one more turn anyways. Punch 190. Okay. They have Nest Ball in hand and 4 Sealstone, so as long as they have a boss in the deck, that should be game. Loke 1, Loke 2. Fresh Dragapult. Do they not have it? Do they only play one boss? Maybe they only play one boss. They don't have it. I thought for sure they would have it. Did they skip on Nest Ball? No, I think they grabbed Nest Ball. I think they have Nest Ball 4 Sealstone in hand. Fresh Dragapult into the active to stall. Do we have a... We don't have a... Oh, that's time. No, no, it's a double game loss. They skipped Nest Ball on Loke. Wait, did they really? That's definitely a mistake because they saw 4 Sealstone first, right? Oh, Candy Dusknoir, was he out? Okay, so it doesn't look like boss was an option. Yeah, no boss option there. All right, well, that's unfortunate. To end in a double game loss there. But that's the way it is.